Grilling for beginners. My name is Rags, and on this channel I teach busy dads and men quick and easy ways to cook for themselves as well as their families. So if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing and hit that like button if you like grilled chicken. I'm going to show you my way of grilling. The first thing I do is look inside the grill. This is a Weber kettle. And I look inside the grill to see the damage that I did during my last grilling. And I see here there are some charcoal briquettes left, and they're mostly to the left. Whenever I grill, I use a method that's called the indirect grilling method. And before we get into that, let's talk about the types of coal that people use to grill. Generally, there are two main types of charcoal. We have lamp charcoal, which is made from hardwood, and typically it burns really hot and really fast. We also have charcoal briquettes. They're these little pillow looking things that people use to grill. Personally, I prefer charcoal briquettes because they're cheaper and they also burn consistently. So I usually buy the store brand charcoal. Down under the grill, you'll notice that there's a lever which opens the bottom of the grill so air can flow inside. And I usually leave the hole underneath wide open. When grilling, I prefer to put the charcoal on the left side of the grill. Whenever I grill, I usually divide the grill into two sections. One is the hot area and the other is the warm area. So instead of putting my meat on the hot area, I usually put it in the warm area. And the meat always comes out juicy when I do this. There's so many ways of lighting a grill, and we'll talk about 3 ways. One way is using lighter fluid, which right now is looked down upon. But if you decide to use lighter fluid, make sure you start grilling after the coal has turned white and ashy. The second way is using veggie oil. You soak a paper towel or a newspaper in veggie oil, and then you put the paper over the coals and then light it up. The third way, which is my favorite way, is using a starter. And there are 2 ways of lighting a starter. One way is using starter cubes, and another way is using a newspaper. So I put the starter on the top grate so that air can circulate inside those holes and underneath and all over it. And within 15 to 20 minutes, my coal is typically white hot. As the starter is doing its magic, I usually get the chicken out of the fridge and let it go up to room temperature. And after 15 to 20 minutes, my coals are usually typically turning ashy. And when they turn ashy, I usually add the coal using mittens to my grill. Are they mittens or big gloves? I don't even know what they're called. And then I put a cover over it to kill the germs and burn all the nasty food from the last time I cooked. So 20 minutes later, I usually remove the lid and then I clean the grill with a brush. Some people look down on people who clean grills with brushes, but you know what, whatever, I don't care. You can use aluminum foil, you can use a lemon, you can use an onion, you do you. And then it's time to put the chicken on the grill. Oops! Oh boy. This is how not to do it. Oh boy. Oops! So I cut this chicken in half, flattened it so it could cook evenly, and then I dried it with a paper towel. Then I brushed it with olive oil and then sprinkled salt on it. Before you leave the grill, just make sure that the top vent as well as the bottom vent are wide open. And also make sure that the top vent is above the chicken so that the heat can go through the chicken and out the top vent. Oh yeah. My goodness. Look at that baby. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you learned something. And if you liked this video, hit that like button and also subscribe and share this video with a friend because sharing is caring.